My sincere recommendation, buy this watch immediately. It is perhaps one of the more collectible deep blue watches out there. Its official name, subject to change, is the Deep Blue Titanium Lefty T100 Dive Watch. I know, crazy long name. I wish Deep Blue would get on the program, naming their watches. Give it a good name, easy name, a consistent name. But this thing is a titanium dive watch. It is very rare in the lineup at Deep Blue. You will rarely see it listed on their website. And I found out through Deep Blue directly, it was kind of a fluke. Okay, long story. I'm not going to go into how it came to be, but it came to be. There aren't a lot of them. There are very few. Now, I got this watch 2 years ago, buying it directly from Deep Blue for review. And I used the store credit you guys give me by using that link below. So that amasses a small amount of store credit, clicking that link, and then I can cash it in on, what do you know, more Deep Blue watches for review. That's how I got these ones too. Store credit, store credit. Thanks to you guys using the link. I was very excited to review it. Absolutely excited. And then it vanished. That's when I called up Deep Blue. I was like, hey, where did that titanium dive watch go? You know, with a crown on the left side. And that's when they told me, well, that really isn't a production watch. That's kind of a one-off, and it may never come back again. And so I kind of tabled this review. I never thought I'd come out with it because I'm like, well, guys can't get it. Sure, I can do an informational review. I do that sometimes. But it came back. It's on the website tonight. And I suspect there's very few pieces left. The pricing is amazing for what you're getting. It's $200. Ronda 515 quartz movement. Ronda's run for 2 years on their batteries. That's not bad. I do wish it was an auto, but that would probably add another $100 or more to the price. So it's a Ronda 515. This is running, let me see, my original battery, I don't think I've changed batteries in this yet. That's pretty good. I have covered many of the Deep Blue tritium divers before. This has T100 level of tritium illumination. That means it has a ton of tubes on it. You can see the applied tubes there. On the wave face, on the Deep Blue Titanium Lefty diver, that's a cool complication, by the way. The whole face, I think, is a win. Notice there's no chapter ring. So you have a wide effective case space for the sword hands. Well done. I think the only thing they could have gotten better on the hands are to make them pure white. Let's get away from this altimeter hand. Let's just get away from it. Talking to the entire industry. So sick of it. Now Deep Blue's got that in some other pieces. There's a Master 1000 with a completely loomed face on it, and they have pure black hands. Now I think that's the way it came. I could have hands modded that one. I honestly forget. But they do that with some other pieces. But that's a minor criticism on what is a really well executed face. Red seconds hand. Nice bright white pickup on the time display with hour and minute hands. Very well done. Double tubes at the 12 o'clock position. Full Arby's numerals going all the way around. We have a very tiny date display and positive display. That's pretty typical for the Ronda 515. Then we have day-night tritium diver, sapphire crystal, yet sapphire AR coated. That's another bonus to this wonderful watch. We do have kind of a high stadium presentation on the case. It's somewhat polished on the inside. I like that. Gives it some depth, gives it some character. Of course, I did not hands mod this, didn't need to. I think I did fill the numbers on the bezel on this titanium watch. Yeah, I do recommend you do that too. I used white fingernail paint, real easy to do. Then I used acetone. Fingernail polish remover worked too, to remove it and just kind of clean it up. Now my watch is showing dive wear because I have dove this and it passed with flying colors. Yeah, it dove very well. The Lefty titanium, no big surprise. The water resistance on this is a very stout 300 meters screw-in crown. Speaking of which, let's look at a side profile. Sizing is 47 millimeters in this dimension, 17 millimeters, kind of a chunky dive watch, but in titanium, who cares? It's so lightweight. Only 2.8 ounces. Holy cow. 2.8 ounces. 51 millimeter lug to lug. That is, I believe, a 22 millimeter lug spacing on that. We do not have drilled lugs on it. Now, I got mine with a plain black Zulu strap as usual. Deep Blue will offer several different strap treatments to your purchase. Most of them are good. I just love Zulu and NATO straps. This is a, this is a NATO strap now, but I did have a Zulu on it. Let's take a look at the back of the case here. Yeah, nice artwork. Diver there. Yep. Reminding you it's sapphire. Now I think these spring bars come bent slightly. I would probably not lose those. Helps just thread the strap so much easier. This is a really sick strap. I think I got it off eBay. Really nice camouflage pattern. It really suits the watch in my taste perfectly, and it wears so nicely, aerates nicely. Chunky case. I just love the case on it too. Brushed titanium. Titanium, as we've discussed, will wear a bit more. So, you know, just be ready for that. It's going to, well, do that. It's just going to mark up more than 316L stainless. But I don't really care. I don't care. I'm totally cool with it. Because I like a watch to show some honest wear. I'm totally good with it. Alpha Marine 500, once again, another great watch. Those came back. I was really surprised that Alpha Marine came back. And that is an automatic, Seiko powered automatic. So is the Master 1000. Both of these are some of my favorite dive watches of all time. And their treatments and colorations are just incredible. Wide variety. Deep Blue just keeps getting it done. Here's the box that it'll come in. We've looked at the Deep Blue box before. It just is kind of a box of chocolates, what you're going to get. You might get one of these cool key tags on it. Those are nice. I think the box that it comes in is awesome. You can repurpose this for sunglass holding, by the way. Very nice. Sometimes you'll get little things he'll just throw in. He'll just like, you know, a compass or something like that. You'll get a warranty card, which I don't have on the table. But for $200, a titanium dive watch like this with really nice sword hands, it's a win. I mean, if you're in the market and you like dive watches like I do, like the bezel, for instance, the bezel timing function, I'm going to rate this, by the way, 4 out of 5 in preciseness. Precision, yeah, that's a good bezel. I would just get it. I'm going to show you the lume with their factory shots. It seems like it works better than me showing it to you here in studio. It doesn't really show up too well. But T100 illumination, trigger light are the tubes. It's going to be a brighter display than just regular lower levels of trigger light applications. Nothing fancy, thanks.